Live talking about Tony Hawk's Bird Skater. This image that I use for my BRB background is a flushed away promotional wallpaper that you could get for your desktop, and I don't know why, but it this is the first time I tried to open it on my quote unquote new computer, and it crashed Streamlabs. So once again,
is it are we live?
We're live.
Sure, we're live.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, we have the
on Twitch on Twitch.tv.
We're live. But now your screen is just gray. It was still frozen in the old image. Yeah, your camera's just gray now.
Interesting.
See, I feel like this is the kind of stuff you got to get out of the way on the itchy streams.
The Itchy Concession Stand stream, I think that my computer stopping working a couple days beforehand was kind of like canon for that one.
Yeah. I really wish it had happened on stream.
There we go. Okay. So I am going to mute my mic. The three of you are still going to be audible just so you can explain to people what's happening. I'm going to make an announcement in the blog, and then we're going to do a little parlay.
Hello, America.
Yeah, so we're kind of we're kind of
live creaming.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, no, that happens often.
Long? Does
what? Sorry, hold on.
Oh, of course. Okay. Wait. Did you start the stream with that anecdote? Did the
Yes, the stream was started with that anecdote.
Okay, why are you muted then, Max? This is bad audio. Max is back. He's
just pretend I'm Max.
Telling his cum story again. But not for... I don't think the viewers can hear him. So
no. So we were just responding to him. Completely audible, but he wasn't.
Yo, we got a message here from Live. Y'all do the Wordle today?
I did do the Wordle today. I think.
I did not.
Let's do it right now.
You want me to do it right now on air?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Kevin does the Wordle on air. Yeah, I did it today.
Oh, I guess okay. You won't be able to see it, of course. And I guess I don't know.
Okay, first guess. I guess should I announce what I'm doing?
Hold on. Wait. So how is this going to work if we're both doing it on air live? This seems impossible.
We're having sort of a competition. First one to get it. So you got to go fast.
Oh God.
Okay.
I'm done.
First. Okay, I've done my first guess. Guess.
You're losing time, Henry. This is good audio.
I have to think of words. That's the issue here. We're gonna. What was your first word? Do you mind enlightening us?
My first word was those, as it always is.
When you as a baby. Oh, Wordle.
Are you audible yet?
I'm audible back on the stream, yeah. Okay. So Streamlabs crashed in a way that it's literally never done before. I recently, for folks not in the know, and I'm sorry to stop the Wordle talk, we'll be right back to this shit. Because my first word is daddy. 3 D's, a Y, and an A. That's a joke. Yeah. But I recently reinstalled Windows on my computer, which has fixed every issue that I've had. But again, looking at Flushed Away. Oh, I forgot to put music on. Nice. So yeah. We are going to continue with Surf and Turf, Trials and Tribulations, Surf, Current Events.
I got it in 4.
You got it in 4?
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've not done today's, but I don't plan on it. So
fair enough. I only did it because I was asked to on air.
Nice. Solo really bringing the big content. And also, my players don't know this. There's going to be a little bit of an after show activity today.
What?
Yeah, that's fucking right.
Yeah, we don't know this.
I don't think we need to do our one-on-one parlay. I think we've got a pretty good sense. We basically did that while waiting for the stream to restart. So I think without further ado, what's up?
I felt like we just worried about the stream being down.
And we're back. Sorry for the long pause, everybody. We just had to. We had to really.
Hash out the details.
Hey, we're back.
Welcome to Nevada. Huh. No. Fuck. I don't want to go there. Why? Whenever Streamlabs crashes, it like reverts back to the settings that it had, like not even like when it opened before, just like a little while ago. So like Neville isn't visible anymore. Great content. We were at like a really steady view count. Now we're down to 4. It's awesome. Also,
and we're back.
You guys aren't visible. No, you are. What is happening?
We are.
Where is Neville?
Trent is experimenting with trying to change what his senses are like receiving.
Absolutely,
because I feel like a barrage of your favorite stuff all the time would like burn them out of being your favorite.
Oh yes, and you don't want to hate Ratatouille, but also it means that you'll never be able to eat Ratatouille again without burning like a lavender scented candle.
Yeah. I think Trent tries to swipe open a menu like he's in Sword Art Online.
Absolutely, it works. Of course it works. Are you kidding me?
Of course it works.
Of course it works. Yeah, you get a little heads-up display. It's very nautical themed. Yeah, and again, it's just another like barrage of information for your fucking brain. And Kevin and not Melvin, Kevin and Neville, you guys fear. Kevin, Neville, you guys feel something very powerful approaching. Trent, you are fully unaware of this. Nutsicle.
Should we tell Trent about this?
I think he's better off without.
Yeah, no, I don't think Trent needs
directly to address other counsel.
And please don't approach the bar.
The bar. Don't challenge the bar.
There's also an open bar in the corner of this room.
Yeah, I'll approach the bar.
Yeah. As you walk up to it, Albert, your old friend and Angel, and Sponge that you know, is
bartender.
Bartender actually. He's sitting behind there. He's like, of all the conference rooms in all of heaven, you had to be sent to mine against your will, huh, guys?
Hey, Albert.
Yeah, it seems the tides. Oh, what's up, Neville? Yeah, it seems the tides are changing. For you, young Trent, like you have walked up to him, Kevin, and he's fully like not talking to you. He's like, "I'll get to you in a second, Kevin. Sorry, I have like a spiel that I have to do. You must first look into the light, Kevin, to be able to walk away from it. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Did I say Kevin? I get you two mixed up all the time. Or that might be a little bit of a minor prophecy in itself. Bloody Mary for you, Kevin.
Sure.
On the rocks. That's how you serve that. And you, Trent, and also if you just blink and like squeeze your body all at the same time, you can turn off and on all like the sensory stuff.
Oh, sweet.
You just have to like, It worked!
Oh, Albert.
The whole podcast for this one moment. A toot joke. But yeah, like you can set your presets to what you like.
Yeah.
And as what is Neville served by Albert? As you guys again feel this very and the powerful presence was not Albert. Albert just showed up at this time. As you feel this very powerful presence coming from what would be down the hallway.
I don't know, but it's definitely a very bright blue.
Oh, like a hurricane. Yeah, sounds good.
Like a sex in the bath.
Like a slutty sex in the bath. And Trent
Trent has set the background music to rock me like a hurricane.
Lovely. Yeah. Also, all the other angels hear this. I don't know if Trent knows that, but all the angels hear what music Trent picks. And Trent
I love how much like just a physical being fucks with heaven.
Because like you are, it is not designed for you to be here, my man. It's like it's like you got into the skybox. Like it's just not for this. Trent, Albert is suddenly next to you and hands you a tall glass of water with like an Alka-Seltzer tablet in it.
Oh god.
Yeah, no,
you.
for sure, absolutely. I would feel the same again if I had organs.
Yeah.
Drink.
You have a song recommendation?
I'm a big now get this. A lot of us in heaven are big Beach Boys fans. It really, like, again, it comes up a lot, and it's always really funny. Kevin, you feeling those good vibrations? And as Albert says this, the door swings open. Chris, are you doing the Wordle right now? Neville, sorry. Neville is absolutely playing Wordle in the corner of the room.
Yeah, Heaven made Wordle like
years before. Y'all weren't fucking ready for this shit.
Episode.
Way
to really date this episode.
More like
by saying it's years before Wordle was invented.
No, by mentioning Wordle.
Yeah, but also none of the songs that we've mentioned came out before like 2016. When did SOS come out? Doesn't matter,
God, I don't know.
That really doesn't matter, right? The door swings open and you see a smart.
SOS came out in like 2008, right?
Yeah,
cool, man. That's before 2016.
All right. You know what?
Walking through the door, you see a very smartly dressed, very human-looking figure with a big old smile, a crisp suit, and a little briefcase. And they walk up to one of the comfy lounge chairs around this little coffee table. And they kind of nod to all of you and they say, hello, very nice to meet you, Mr. Trent. I will be your liaison with the folks down/upstairs. My name is Brandoff, and is there anything you need from me before we kind of get into the meat and potatoes and things? Kevin, I'm guessing you're here kind of on Trent's information side, again, giving him anything that he needs that I can't give to him. Albert is here. That's fine. Hi, Neville. I didn't know you were gonna be. I knew the Nautilus. Are you kind of the Nautilus's proxy for this whole situation? Cool. I would like to cement to you, Trent, that this is not a trial. There will be no jury. I am simply a mouthpiece to beings far greater than your brain can simply begin to deal with. So why shouldn't you be kind of kept in a petri dish situation, allowing your power to grow and then be used to jumpstart the full eradication of most major land masses on this planet? Can we just get like that? Like let's get that out there right away. Like what do you think that you can supply to Heaven in the immediate that will be more helpful than like 20 years down the line really supplying a nuclear cache of magical energy?
Evan, can we have a quick aside?
Yes, I'd like a sidebar with my client. Yeah, please.
Also, I'm curious what Kevin and Neville like. Do you think you guys like fully are seeing like the conference room, or are you kind of in like a bit of a more kind of ethereal, like between type of sensory thing? Because that'll kind of like paint how I describe some of this stuff.
The conference room.
Yeah,
I've seen it definitely in more of an ethereal kind of way.
So for you, Neville, you are all in a very, very like kind of like big old immense chasm, deep within the ocean, and hovering inches away from young Trent here is a very, very large anglerfish. So yeah, and Brandoff says like that's absolutely fine. I will be over here. I will still be able to hear you, but like I'll plug my ears.
Thank you. Hey, what's up?
Well, shit, Kevin. I don't think
Sorry, great line read, buddy.
I
Go on. I know you're under pressure.
I don't really know how this is gonna work. Like, I mean, if they want to eradicate, I heard something about eradicating all the land masses. Now that seems like a great loss of human life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you ever played what's it? I want to say Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. I guess specifically Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like
I just I don't. If they're not concerned about keeping people alive, I honestly don't know if there's any chance for me.
Well, I think you can make your case, and you're gonna knock him dead. You use that classic Trent charm that you used on Amber and me.
Oh, and yeah, well, sorry to interrupt your sidebar here, but
yeah,
Trent, yeah. The eradication of all land masses does not mean that all humans will necessarily die.
Yes.
And you know, you can always evolve to become more aquatic. And even if that did happen, it's like what 7 billion of you guys plus some other things. Like nothing compared to everything in the ocean.
Again, I really wanted to like bring this point forward, and I don't mean to kind of dip in on the sidebar, but it just kind of feels like the direction that the room's going in. Not all human life is going to be eradicated. We're going to, sequester not only the good souls that are still making their way against the constant torrent that we call life towards the abyss of heaven, and everyone under a certain threshold of trying to be good will be preserved in one form or another. It's just, I think it would be safe to say that humanity has pretty much foregone any interest in heaven helping them. You are absolutely destroying your oceans. You are building massive monuments of steel, quite literally in the direct support of hell below. I mean, you yourself have made direct parlays with, a pretty specifically evil by the textbook definition. I can't speak to her moral character. I can't speak to her personal character. A very, very evil being. That being said, we are using the current guideline of about 30 to maybe 10 years before the next great flood as really a testing ground to kind of test the mettle of a couple different agents in play. And you, Trent, have shown some pretty, I will say, not to plead your side for you, but you've shown some gumption. And there are still things that we would like not to happen in that intervening time, and it's nothing here in heaven is, you've met Kevin before, nothing is set in stone, and there are very few solid facts here in heaven. We're all about throwing stuff out there in every direction at once and seeing what sticks. So I don't want you to feel hopeless, but we just want to know, what do you think you could bring to the table for us? And this is not you. This is not the be all end all. We just want to know what you think that you're good at. It's a bit of an interview, a bit of a kind of testing the waters, bit of like a, when you're you got someone hooked up to a polygraph machine, you want to test to see if they're telling the truth. This is kind of what that is with me.
Can we have another quick sidebar?
Oh yeah, feel free. And she walks to the other side of the room again.
Trent, I honestly think this. I think maybe a song and dance might be your best bet. Sorry, are you still listening then?
No, that was Olivier.
Oh, okay.
Now this I support completely.
Are you like much of a musician or an artist? Could you do a painting or something?
I mean, I'm not too sure how much that'll help, Kevin.
Archery? Do you have special skills? Have any hobbies? I feel like we should have gotten past this point in our relationship already by now, and I'm sorry I didn't ask sooner. What do you do for fun?
What are you about,
outside of like, yeah, outside of, I guess you surf, right? We know that about you.
Yeah, I mean, we've surfed together.
Oh, that's nice. Oh yeah, that's like.
Anyway,
yeah.
I don't. Regardless, I don't think any of my hobbies are going to help plead my case for not wanting to eradicate me to create this giant flood.
Are you sure about the surfing thing? I mean, surfing's pretty cool.
Surfing is pretty cool.
Good case for humankind in its current form. Although,
maybe we should just get the temperature on that. Temperature on surfing is pleading my case.
It's a good hobby, and it shows good moral fiber in connection with the ocean. I'll say.
Okay,
I mean,
see, that's pretty good.
That's a good start.
I've got Neville. Can you actually work as like kind of like my not stenographer? Well, actually, if you could take down the minutes of this, that would actually be really, really helpful. But I'm gonna give you my files on Trent. If you can just like have those as proxy.
Can I have a quick sidebar with Neville as well?
Oh yeah, feel free. And like Brandoff walks to sit next to you, Trent, and lets the other ones kind of sit on the other side of the room. You're doing great. Neville, you're doing great, by the way.
Oh, me?
No, Trent. Sorry, you guys have your sidebar. This is also a sidebar, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, then, since we are on opposite sides of the room, we'll be able to do them both at the same time. So, Neville, I do you think we could possibly arrange? And I know this sounds insane, and we've already, I think, asked this and been denied, but do you think there's any chance that we could get Trent's girlfriend in for like a little bit of a
character witness?
Who's making that face? Is that Olivier?
Yeah, on his little mandibles.
Trent's girlfriend. Let me check.
I mean,
here.
I think she's actually pretty nice.
She might be nice, but it does say here that she is a demon.
Ex-demon. I believe now.
Okay, let me fix that.
Is our information not up to date on Amber? Again, really sorry to Trent. Can you?
Can I?
Yeah. Hi.
Sorry. Can I have a sidebar with Olivier? I really hate to do this.
What's the news, boss?
Well, I was actually hoping I could. That's kind of the thing that I ask you.
Oh,
most of the time.
Yeah. What do you need?
Sorry. Do you think do we have like an updated record on Amber? I haven't really heard from her like career-wise in any specific sense recently. So, is there anything you know about that? Or
well, we were chatting pretty briefly at the wedding over the crab dip, which was funny but rude. That she was really pointedly eating it like at me,
yeah, that sounds like her.
It's like a meme, and I get it, and I again thought it was funny. Other crabs may differ. And Olivier's now like on your shoulder, Neville, kind of flipping through this paperwork with you. From the information that we had beforehand, and you know what? I'm gonna get you to do another investigate a mystery, Neville, with a +1 from Olivier helping you out, just to see the current information that Heaven has on Amber in particular, and then Olivier's filling this in with some of the stuff that he's been like.
Okay, that's a 10 total.
Oh my god, yeah. So ask hold 3 on that one?
Yes, I believe so.
And Trent, if I miss anything out, you know a fair bit about your girlfriend from the more conversational side of things. So, get a word in edgewise if you can. If you're not too busy with your sidebar over there.
Absolutely. Okay, so it is just hold 2, but
cool.
It will be what is being concealed here, and what can hurt it?
Well, I mean, just like a little bit of common information about the demons such as Amber, made from like kind of like the cast off and crystallized power that radiates from heaven like every single second of every single day. It all has to go somewhere, and it all amasses in a very big hole in the ground that we call hell. It seems that well, the two questions were what is being concealed here and what can hurt it. Amber was a pretty big mover and shaker a good few thousand years ago in like direct anti-heaven combat, and very especially in like working like with like human like cultists to do like real work on Earth when heaven wasn't so focused on like your kind of on the ground work. Very notably, Amber is the mother of a being called the Cyclogrease, which is the current Lord Overruler of all of hell. Olivier knows that very recently, since the recent kind of changes in direction in hell, the recent kind of regime shifts, Amber pretty quickly seems to have distanced herself from the regime and has quit her job in hell to no longer be kind of a direct Inquisitor on the mortal plane. What can hurt it? If all of the bones within her demonic body are destroyed in a ritual fire, she will never be able to come back to life again. Does that fill the situation in for the information that Neville and I just gave y'all?
Kind of. I mean, I don't want to permanently kill her. Obviously, it's a little bit much.
I will say that I did not know that she was purportedly an ex-demon. Trent, can we do like constructive talk about you for a second? I don't mean to like talk at you. From where I'm sitting, it does seem like this amber figure is using you to get close to Kevin, to attack Heaven, all for the good of her son, the new Lord Overruler and satanic figure within hell. And again, from where I'm sitting, it seems like she is a dangerous liar.
Really?
Yes.
Trent hear this?
It sounds to me, it sounds like as soon as her son took over, she kind of dipped.
Sorry, Trent, did you know that she had a son?
No, I didn't.
Ooh. Mazel tov?
I'm not too bad. Like, she's thousands of years old.
Kevin, do you have any kids? I don't actually know this.
It's a good question. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you've never struck me as someone who has reproductive organs.
Thank you.
Of course. So yeah, I mean, hey, we'll put that aside. Difference. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit biased in the category against hell for heaven. I can't speak to your lived experience, Trent, but your lived experience is several magnitudes of perspective smaller than my own. I don't mean to be rude. I am simply...
I mean, it does sound fairly diminutive, but,
I am literally so much larger than you as well. But again... This is not we're not character bashing you, simply putting forward some like ground statements. So that's what we know about Amber. I am gonna probably veto the question from you. Sorry, what's under the? Did you drop something, Kevin?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no sweat.
It's my pocket square.
Kevin's just kind of bouncing against the ceiling, DVD logo style. But yeah, I would say that it is not likely that we're going to be able to. And if I may, for a second, she kind of like touches her ear for a moment. That's probably going to be a no on inviting a demon. However, whatever their current whatever their current status in regards to
fair enough. I just thought it was maybe worth asking again.
And I will say as well, the vampire's also a no.
Yeah, he's like probably busy.
Yeah, probably doing other things. I don't think it's really. I can't.
I'm sure
see
he's
off
here having a grand old time with some really cool new people.
And he is like my boss. I'm not sure. Like, I don't know what kind of testimony he could bring.
Kevin's here.
Can we ask out of character?
He's also an angel.
What is I mean, given that the nature of time in heaven, can we ask roughly what's happening right now in the in Vernon's world? Is he just
that's a real tough ask, man.
Just had the realization that Ratburn was sleeping with
you know what, I think that's about where we were in the stream. Backstabber.
No,
Cooper. Cooper Bradley Taylor.
Yeah, that's the one.
So yeah, you get a sudden shiver down your spine knowing that somewhere out there Backstabber is just pissed. Kevin. So yeah, that's our current situation on you, Trent. We know that you and this Amber figure met pretty suddenly. And based on exterior information that we've gathered from asking Kevin the situation on things, she has been directly aiding you in gaining power, testing your mettle against like small time threats, like whatever the Brine was doing with that kid in Cabaret, and whatever the fungus guy was doing in that tunnel beneath Cabaret. Again, stuff that we weren't really paying too. Like, I mean, we got eyes on things. One of them being Kevin, one of them being Olivier. But again, like you've been going up against like low threat stuff, trying to build up your magical ability. And you've been, directly empowering Kevin and Amber the entire time. We don't have a lot of information on this vampire guy. I'm going to be really real with you. So if we could get some stuff on that from you, that would be great. But we don't really know his deal even a little bit, which is concerning.
I don't even think we know his deal.
Yeah, he's pretty
He
private.
keeps himself.
I think he's roommates with like 10 werewolves. He's a pretty good manager, I think.
Well, we do respect a well laid out system of bureaucracy here. I will say, and again, every time I say we, I'm speaking to for my very very far away employers, and Kevin and Olivier and Neville's as well. So that's a pretty good ground groundwork about all that. And I will say, again, just keeping an eye on things, you were able to hold toe-to-toe Neville with your employer. So I will say that was a boon. If you come into the employ of Heaven, growing your power not as a cache of plutonium, if you will, but as a thermonuclear device, you do understand that you will likely need to cut a few ties with... Sorry, I'm getting a bit of mixed information here. Okay, working with Amber might be negotiable.
Interesting. What changed?
A few voices spoke up. But yeah, you would be, of course, directly under the control of Heaven, and not incapable, but ill-advised to go against the word of the one true abyss, Mr. Trent. Is that?
But I've seen with Kevin, if I do have good reason to go against, like a relatively small order to. And I can plead my case by like protecting innocent life.
That again, we're not terribly worried about because again, all innocent life will end up here eventually. We don't like people dying before their time, but it happens quite literally every day. If we didn't like death, we wouldn't have made it real.
And that is Heaven's slogan.
We've got a lot of them. Yeah. Do you want some stationery?
I would love some.
Of course. So but yeah, you would be
seen Kevin writing something. No, that's not true. I think he appeared with a clipboard in episode 1.
I guess we'd call it a paladin. Would be kind of the working term for your employment under us.
Not like a cleric or anything.
Again, with job titles, salary, stuff like that is still up in the air. Once we figure out again the specifics of what to do with you, Mr. Caudry, because again there are. You showed up here armed with devilish armaments, with a direct...
I just had it on me.
If I may, you were armed with devilish armaments, with a pretty direct empathic plutonic pedagogy. Beyond that, you were blessed, as if you were affected by a minor vampiric curse that, if we had not cleansed it from your body upon entering Heaven, may have eventually... spread a little bit, if we're being perfectly honest with you.
Do we know about this?
Whatever that the gray guy did. Again,
the vampire.
Again, we don't know a lot about him, which is new for us.
What did Vernon do? I don't think he told
me
about this.
He kind of boosted me with vampire powers.
Yeah, he did a bit of like a minor vampiric blessing, kind of like a minor version of like the siring process. Not like fully turning you into a vampire, but giving you a bit of protection.
Okay.
So
that's nice of him, I guess.
We purged all that from you, but you have to understand that it doesn't look very good.
Why not?
It's kind of like showing up to your first day at Arby's wearing a McDonald's logo and memorabilia.
Yeah, but what if you just come from like a McDonald's where like someone had just like picked in your ribs?
Trent, I think we're losing the metaphor a little bit.
Yeah, I guess it's more like being mugged at Chick-fil-A and then going to the Arby's.
Buy an Arby's employee, and then the Arby's employee bringing you back to try and get you to join, instead of the Arby's just executing you.
Okay, now I follow.
Yeah. Anyway, regardless, I was basically brought here
to join quickly. Is a pretty optimistic outlook on the situation, but continue.
So yeah, again, it's not wholly up to me. That's fun, like HOLY.
Oh
gosh.
I mean, we've been having a lot of whole.
Yeah, I've thought about. There's been like you've said like whole like
that, so many times,
3 separate times in different contexts.
Yeah.
In this episode before.
Yeah.
Are you talking to Brandoff or are you talking to Max?
I'm talking to Max.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was thinking about clipping it, and then I realized I didn't know how, and I don't think I've tuned in.
Yeah, that's Chris's job. Now, this Mike Funghetti figure, we don't want the mushroom guy to make a big power play. Again, nowhere near a hell level threat, but not something that we want to be happening. So, we would, I mean, you could be continuing on your work with that. Again, there's a lot of adjudication that needs to be had before we put anything in stone. This has been a very nice fact-finding meeting. Do you have any questions?
Again, interview.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not a trial. It's a trial. Period. Did the Nautilus already say that? Always stealing my fucking shit. Neville was supposed to be my fucking assistant, and this is besides the point. Treat others whatever the fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna go. You can't leave this room. We might Kevin, has he used his empathic powers since entering heaven? We have a hard time keeping a track of these things. Or Neville, if either of you have seen him.
Briefly in the car as like sort of when asked.
All right, cool. So yeah, we're gonna put a little veto on that for a little bit. Trent, sorry. We're going to put a little damper on that for a little while, so it would be, again, advised not to use that while we mull a few things over. And... I do have one nice little bit of one decision has been made. This one was, again, pretty heated within the powers that be. You can continue to have relations with this Amber figure if you expressly use her to gain closer to heaven, and then at the ideal opportunity, kill her and use that death to drive a stake through the heart of evil. No, not Vernon. Drive a stake through the heart of evil, and also hopefully by extension the Lord Overruler of Hell, and that's pretty non-negotiable. So again, we're gonna just mull all that over. If you have any questions,
I mean, I don't think either Amber or I are super hot on who's in charge in hell right now. So just.
So you're fine. You're fine with killing her.
No, not her, because she's not connected. I'm saying that she'd be fine to help probably kill whoever's in charge in hell.
Yeah, Trent. Can we take a sidebar for a moment?
Yeah, I get.
Sure.
I'm gonna go kind of converse a bit more directly with my bosses, but things are looking great for me right now. And Kevin, you might be sent for in a little bit. Conference room F.
Yep.
Yeah. Just when you hear the sound, just head there. If that's
okay.
Cool. Thank you. Yeah. Do you guys again need anything before I go? Sounds great, guys.
Nope.
And she just kind of floats through the wall, and again for but a second, Trent, you see as she kind of breaks the laws of reality a little bit, you see this space that you are in, and again it's half stage play, half hotel conference room. And then, but a moment, you are in this brilliant void, surrounded by millions upon millions of watching aquatic life, with this massive blinking light dangling from this anglerfish, slowly backing away from you, never turning its eyes off you for even but a second.
All right.
And then you're back.
That's normal.
Don't worry about that.
Hey, Trent.
Yeah.
You just got a pretty good deal there. I'm not gonna lie. Now, look, I don't know much about you, if I'm being perfectly honest. In fact, wasn't until very recently I thought you were going to be quite dead, sort of stabbed through the guts with a big spear sort of deal. But you just that was a good deal you were offered there, and so I wouldn't reject it just right away. Just take some time to think about it for a bit.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
No worries, pal.
So, should we do another sidebar or just wait around, dude?
Oh my God.
Trent reaches. He's abandoned the SAO menu. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out the remote from Click.
points at himself and hits the kill button. Yeah, it's not funny.
No, he's like changing the color tint, like the scene in
Can we
the
get
movie.
a canon check on this?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
It's not the Click remote. It's just a very similar. Actually, is Trent a big fan of Adam Sandler's Click? Because then and only then is this what manifests.
I think he's seen it before, right?
Yeah. The director's cut or the original? Ah.
I feel like he would have had to be like a big enough fan that it's like that's like the first.
That's his go-to remote control imagery.
Well, no, his go-to was sort of online. To be fair.
Oh fuck! Yeah, that's really the worst. We're really painting
Which is timely because 2012.
Yeah, like it's like I guess Gun Gale just came out, right?
I guess. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
Kevin,
oh no, he's being flavor blasted.
Yeah.
Just adjusting my settings. Sorry.
Just making things work a little better.
So yeah, Trent, you are in this room with Neville. Neville, I will say that your pager has just gone off, but at that same time, Kevin, you and only you hear a bing bong.
Come in.
No, you take that to be you're kind of you're called to another room.
Oh, I see. I'll come in.
And then you
I do.
Also, I will say that like stuff like angel wings, you have very few restrictions on how you can use that in heaven. Yeah. I guess same with the kind of banishment spell.
Okay, can I banish other angels?
I'm gonna say
normally it's. I mean, it's
yeah.
By definition, it says I can banish an unnatural creature.
And angels are pretty natural. I'm gonna be real with you, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're getting a lot of unnatural vibes from Olivier today. You think he might be a little sus. You head down infinite spiraling beauteous hallways through swimming pools, over great hotels. You see wonderful vistas of thousands upon thousands of souls finally reaching some type of chill and calm rest, swirling through.
Do you have an image for this?
No.
I mean, you could probably use the same ocean image.
Oh wait, no. I don't have the one that Henry sent me.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that one. Well, I guess it could work. That can be whatever you want.
How's
I was just hoping you would have. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
That's good.
Yeah. So you're flying over these blacklight pirates, and you see the occasional great white shark go by. The occasional angelic figure goes, "Oh, hey, Kevin," recognizing you from Euchre Night, 13,000 years ago. And then ahead of you is Conference Room F, a beauteous, a gaudy glass brass stained seawood and kelp building, and less of a building, more of a room. And you see you know what? It's crazy. A kind of similar conference room to the last one. But this one, instead of that carpet and those chairs, it's a different carpet and like a conference room table. And I couldn't find any good images of conference rooms that weren't this one. So we're just gonna have to play with the theater of the mind on this one. And sitting across this table from you, you see the Nautilus, you see Albert, and you see a few other archangels that you probably have not met before. One of them is a sea urchin. One of them is a sea slug similar to what Neville is, and one of them is a very, very large whale. And you see them both in humanoid forms and in more. Kevin kind of leans towards the kind of humanoid, I'm guessing. So you're probably more so seeing the kind of conference room imagery still, right? You're pretty connected with Trent throughout all of this, I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
So you are across from this conference table, and Albert says, "Hi, Kev. Do you want to take a seat super quick? We just want to kind of run a couple things by you on this one."
Yeah. Sure.
So we have been taking notes as we were talking about before, and I'm going to be running a point on this one because I've been one of the higher ups that's been keeping a pretty close eye on you. The Nautilus here made a very stirring speech about your kind of efficacy as an angel and your go-getter attitude. And again, if we go forward with the current game plan, we think you've got the right stuff, man. And we are offering you a position as an archangel. And they slide a small, simple, like coral and mother of pearl box across the table at you.
Oh my god, is this my watch?
You open it up, and you see a watch, Kevin. It is a bull kelp and shark leather woven strap, and it's a silvery bubble-like face on it. Which appears to simply be it looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like a smartwatch that you've not turned on yet. It is simply black. And they say, and this comes with a few benefits. You have more direct choice over your kind of missions in the world. You can gain more oversight over smaller angels. You have more kind of cancellation power on lunch orders and kind of party planning, stuff like that. And it gives you, I gotta say, some pretty nice benefits here within Heaven itself. Now, again, this is an optional position, and it's one that we have all decided to take up. I, Albert, the sponge, took this up real long time ago, and I've seen a lot of people come and go, Kevin. I've seen a lot of people fail to be archangels, and I think the one of the big through lines throughout all of them is that they were kind of gunning up the Ziggural the entire time. You have never struck me as someone who has sought out power. You've never really struck me as someone who sought out much in the way of anything, and we like that because we're all about moving out in every direction at once. So if you want it, it's yours, my friend.
Do I have time to consider my options?
I mean, we have all the time in the world.
I see. Okay. But you do want an answer on the day at the table.
It would be nice. Yeah, I think it would play into some of the stuff that's going on. And the Nautilus has been looking at you this entire time, Kevin, and has not said anything. And I'll say, like maybe the sea urchin, who is Scranton, has maybe spoke up a couple times throughout all of this. Maybe brought up some of the benefits that you would get from this. And you, Kevin, what an archangel is about. They are not the upper crust, but you're going into management, man. Again.
Right. Can I consult Olivier?
Hey, buddy.
Okay. Man, what do you think?
I mean, I think this could be big for you. Company car, an office space, like minor full control over the laws of physics. I mean, like, hey,
free
man,
Amazon Prime,
free Amazon Prime, free Spotify Premium, free YouTube Red.
Wow. Is that a new sponsorship deal?
I guess we're sponsoring them.
Mm.
You Archangels emit Wi-Fi.
All right.
They are 5G.
Fuck. Who could have seen it coming?
I don't know. It seems like I never really considered myself to be, the archangel.
You never considered yourself a management type figure.
Yeah. I don't know if it suits my interest, in my best interest. I mean, it does definitely. The benefits are definitely there.
I just and again, I really want the best for you, Kevin, but could you just and he rubs his eye stalk with his fucked up little claws. Just don't forget about me, man.
You would still work with me, right? Either way.
You mean it?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because I
mean, if I get to decide,
you could get someone you could get a Neville.
Yeah, I mean,
and you still want Olivier?
Yeah.
Man, this episode long friendship. We're really seeing seeing it unfurl here.
You know, we've known each other for almost 2 episodes now, I think.
God, it feels like 4.
It really does.
And while this is happening,
we kiss.
You kiss?
We kiss.
Yeah, of course. While this is happening, we're gonna cut back to the conference room, and Neville, on your page, you see a little scrolling line of text from your friend the Nautilus, and it just says, "This is a distraction. Do with it as you like. I trust your instincts." And that is where we're gonna end surf current events.
I say Trent is watching Dirty Dancing at the moment.
Which means that Neville is also watching Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
On a 16-inch thick plasma TV. No one puts Trent in the corner.
I thought it would have just been like a screen projected.
It's just happening. Dirty Dancing is happening in this room.
Exactly.
Can you remind me of the other? So it's Surf and Turf Trials and Tribulations, Surf,
current events, turf, thicker than water.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So I think we're gonna ask our end of session questions.
Okay.
Did you save anybody from certain death or worse?
No.
I'd say not. I'd say
I mean,
for sure.
Trent would have died.
Not yet. We don't know yet, man.
I don't think we've really. I think if anything, everything that we did to save Trent's life, we did like at the end of last session, last Surf and Turf session.
Mm-hmm. Did we learn anything new and valuable about the world? I'd say
yes.
a whole heck of a lot. Did we learn something new and valuable about any of the hunters? I'd also say that that's pretty fair. I think that we've learned a fair bit about like Amber through Trent. We've learned a fair bit about Kevin through Heaven, and we know Neville, guys.
And we've learned a fair amount about Max based on what your interpretation of what Heaven would be like is.
Yeah.
And Olivier.
And Olivier, our favorite hunter. And did we conclude the current mystery?
No,
I don't think so. So that's going to be one experience for the lot of you.
Let's
but
go.
Folks at home, I don't want you to go away just yet, because we've got
Oh yeah, there's a post-stream.
Oh yeah,
there's a post-stream scary that we have to deal with. And I'm just gonna set up super quick. Fuck it, I was setting a role-playing game in the non-contextual infinite expanse of Heaven was a big ask from me to me. A lot of wiggle room in regards to stuff that can literally happen at all, which is great for sure, but also really daunting. And I had Reese disappeared for a second there. On my little preview, very very fun stuff. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit. This is me sweeping my room. I've just got a. Where the fuck is Henry?
When are we getting a measly cleaning stream?
It would be 16 hours long, man. My room is fucking disgusting. That's Milton. I don't want to look at Milton right now.
Local measly empath, Trent Catcher.
I'm not in the mood. That's what it says in your fucking profile on Steam.
Slack.
On Slack, on the Commander in Chief's Slack.
Your LinkedIn banner.
Fucking window capture. There it is. Add source.
We should have a Commander in Cheers Slack where we can talk exclusively in character about exclusively work related matters.
That'd be so good.
And like I have to talk as like Mads and Kenny and I was about to say Brotzva. Brotzva's not in this one. That's a different lady.
No, we've never met Brotzva. But it would be mostly you switching between alt Slack accounts and texting yourself in a group chat.
God, sounds like heaven. We should also make a Heaven Slack account.
No.
No.
That would be even more mostly you.
Yeah, Christ. Is it fucking... Excuse me. There we go.
Oh.
This is gonna...
All right, we've all
Interesting. I'm alone.
What?
Oh.
Welcome.
How was that?
I don't know. That shouldn't have worked like that.
No. Shouldn't have.
Welcome everybody to the only activity that we could have done post. Oh, this has fucked it all up. I tried to have your faces visible on screen. Welcome to the Media Fish tier list.
We got Melvin joining us.
Oh,
not Melvin, yeah. Milton.
Melvin's here.
Milton.
I wonder if I do this.
Oh, there we go. Fish tier list.
That's great. That's really...
And so you're boosting your own views twice, Max.
Mm-hmm.
With your 2 measly meatloaf Twitch tabs open.
Do I have 2 tabs open?
Yeah.
That's fucking great. Okay, I'm gonna make you guys' faces invisible because this is nothing. You know, actually, okay. I like just having Chris and Henry and then Milton. If I turn my webcam on, does that shuffle it down? Oh yeah. Okay, now we're all visible. Awesome. Welcome one. Welcome all. You guys are PNGs if I do that. Can't have that. Are you guys visible again? Reese, can you move? Nice.
I mean, we are all visible. It's not really lined up in the face.
No,
it's fine.
So we're starting off with fucking this guy. Chris, do you know what this is?
How long is this gonna take?
So small right now on my screen.
God, this is a lot of fish.
Yeah.
So looks like some sort of flatfish.
Looks like some sort of flatfish. Got like wings. Got like ailerons a little bit. Now
this is like halibut-esque.
Let's call this a halibut. Oh, you think A? You think this is an A tier fish?
I was thinking B.
It looks like almost nothing.
I feel B.
Okay, fine. B tier.
I was gonna say a B tier fish. Yeah. Next up, the sunfish. You know it. You love it. It's huge. It's fucked.
I don't know.
Do you not like sunfish?
No, I'd say that's like a solid D.
D?
I give that an A.
Ooh.
So we got a D and A. I would put that no lower than B. Christopher?
Yeah, I might have to go A on this one.
Let's meet Reese halfway.
That's 2 A's. That's 2 A's.
Yeah. Look at this little. Oh, that's a piranha. I mean, just for cultural significance, I think piranha's an A tier or an S tier fish. Also, they got cute little faces on them. We're learning
that just now tuning in
to the fish stream.
This is the fish. So the stream went down during our break, so we're probably we're like 2 hours into today's gameplay, and we've finished today's session. Now we're doing a fish tier.
Now we're doing a fish tier list. Where we putting piranha, boys? Also, you know what? I'm gonna do the usual Measly Media rule. So we're gonna add a row above. This is your god tier. Everybody gets to put 1 fish in here. No one can veto a god tier fish. It's simply your top fish on this list.
Can you send me the list? So
absolutely. You know what? I'll
tell you my god fish.
That's the fish that your parents decided would raise you if they died.
Exactly.
I'm dropping everybody in the bog Discord. If you'll check general, pop the fish tier list. That's a good image. That's a really good preview image.
I don't need help.
Thank you very much, Solosod, for viewing. Enjoy sleeping. Duasod says, "Yay, fish." So glad to hear. So true, bestie. So yeah, piranha. Where we hopping this bat? Oh well. Yeah.
I'd put that in A tier.
I'd put piranha in A tier myself.
Yeah.
A tier.
Hello.
What the fuck? Welcome to fish.
Oh, I can actually see what they are now. Okay, this is fun.
Also, I don't need to share my screen with you guys. All right, so now I can have I can have the chat feed up. Now this is great content.
Sorry, wait. Why do you not? Because
if you can just have the fucking. I mean, fine. If I have my webcam open, you can
look at it.
You can look at my webcam.
I can look at it behind all of us.
Okay, so seahorse. That's a good fish. S tier.
I think S tier.
S tier fish, right? Is that your? Sorry, what did you say, Reese? You said S tier.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Next up, moray eel. I'm a big eel head. They're very divisive. I'd be happy to put moray in B. A. Chris.
I think they're good fish, but I'm looking at the list and there's so much other good stuff here. So
we're gonna need to do some reshuffling after this. Again, this is a really important tier list to me. So. I'd put moray. I think it's definitely below sunfish and piranha. I'd put it with whatever the fuck this guy is. In B. Wow, you guys really can't. You guys see? Put him in B. Milton is still here. I can't get rid of Milton. Which is fine, I guess. Let me go to. Why can't I have the? Okay, I have the chat open on my mobile. Pufferfish. You know him. You love him. That's a good.
That's an S tier.
That's an S tier fish, right? Henry, you're saying? Henry, did you say A?
I could be persuaded to S very easily.
Yeah, very.
I mean, Henry, think of this. It can be flat. It can be large. It has toxin, so much toxins in it.
Henry, think about this. You don't need no Uber. You don't need no cab. Fuck a bus pass. You got a moped, man. I'm gonna resize.
You guys have your godfish yet?
No, I don't know what it'll be.
Ooh.
Let me switch this up so it's a bit more visual. A pufferfish says. A pufferfish kind of goes like, you know. That's I'm sorry that you folks can't hear the boys at home. Oh, I can put on the. Oh, it's too much effort. If you've watched this much, you know who the fuck's talking. Next up, angelfish. It's an okay fish. I don't feel very strongly about angelfish.
Which one's an angelfish?
Angelfish is this one I got on right here. If you can see it really.
Yeah,
small.
I feel like
put that in B.
C.
C.
Wow, C.
I mean, all fish go in the sea. But yeah,
it's a very pretty fish.
It's a pretty fish, but I don't think it does anything that other fish. I don't think it does anything better than any other fish, right?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck Dory is, again, I'm gonna say that it loses points because famously voiced by Ellen DeGeneres. But for sheer visibility as a tropical fish, like if you see this in a tank, you know you're looking at a fancy hotel's tropical fish tank.
Or somebody who just really likes Nemo.
Someone who just really likes Nemo, which is also a bit of a red flag to me.
Put that in B.
In B? For me. Yeah. This guy's pretty good. Not gonna lie. That's an A tier fish at least for me.
Yeah.
He's pleased. He looks a bit like an Aardman animation Muppet. That's not what they do. Hammerhead Shark, a good shark.
Yeah, very good.
If this was a shark tier list, this would be an S tier shark. Do we think this is an S tier fish though?
I do. Yeah. I do think it's an S tier fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I support that. Below pufferfish and seahorse for me.
I think I've stated on the record that hammerhead is my favorite kind of shark.
Yeah, it's a good shark, man.
It's good shark.
Nurse shark I think is a close second to me.
I also just don't know a lot of sharks.
Goldfish.
I'd even bump seahorse down to the bottom of the S tier.
Okay, interesting.
I'd keep puffer, hammerhead, seahorse.
You know what? I do like a pufferfish and a hammerhead more than I like a seahorse. I love a seahorse though.
Oh, absolutely. I'm in the exact same.
I don't really give a shit about a goldfish, if I'm going to be real with you.
I'd say that's a D tier.
Yeah, that same here. Goldfish.
I think it's played out, right? Like, again, good to look at, a good fish. I think all fish are high on the animals tier list, but like in Vietnamese, the direct translation of shark is fat fish, according to Huma, which is great, which I really, really like. Yeah, I'm going to say, I think that we can keep these two in C right now, and they might get bumped down later. Because I think these two fill the exact same fish niche.
They could get bumped up.
We've got like a bottom feeding. We got one of them bottom feeding like grouper type guys.
That guy's A tier.
That's a good face on a guy. That's a kissable, smoochable fish.
Is it?
I wouldn't. Because like again, if I'm looking at everything that we have in B tier, I do love a moray eel, but again, they are a very divisive fish. Like
I'm really just not a fan
of this guy.
Of this guy, yeah.
Put it in A tier, or it's going in God tier.
Oh, wow!
Holy shit!
It's really hard to see what this next one is, which like speaks to its ability to camouflage.
I'll put that in A. Or you know what? High B.
High B.
No, I'd say A.
Yeah.
I've got. Well, if I've right-clicked and open image in new tab, it gives
wait, is that a flounder? If that's a flat flounder, that's guys. It is Flat Fuck Friday right now. That's.
I think that is actually the halibut.
I think we might not know fish, guys.
I don't think. Yeah.
I couldn't. I was having to look at the first one through your screen. So it was very tiny, but this one I'm very certain is a halibut.
Who the fuck?
I'd say it's B.
It's a decent fish, kind of a Dory style, inoffensive. Sand skipper.
Oh,
that's gotta be high A tier.
A tier or S?
I was thinking putting him with his other friend here. You know, like so it looks like they're talking to each other and about to kiss.
I like that.
Yeah, you know.
We need a bit more sexual tension here.
Hag fish. Some fun facts about hag fish. Hag fish are an S tier fish for me. A lot of alligator leather wallets are made out of hagfish skin. They can also turn a bucket of water into mucus in 1 minute.
They also don't have any vertebrae.
They have no vertebrae. They tie themselves into knots and then cover themselves in ooze to squeeze out of it. Like they're a good measly media fish.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a prettier goldfish. It's one of those ones. You know, they're a bit more fancy. It looks like they're wearing a nice dress. I'd call that a mid A for me. Yeah. Reese and Chris.
I'd agree.
Like that's fine.
Yeah. This is a big tuna, I believe. I likes to eat tunas.
I don't.
You don't like tuna?
Nah.
Oh, I love a. Oh, I'm about to get a message in chat. It appeared on screen, but it was Nightbot. Christ. Oh yeah, that is it is a beta fish. It's got to be in B because it's a fucking beta. Yeah, sorry. I think this is a tuna. To look at, not the best fish, right?
Mm.
To eat.
No, that's another thing.
I stake good money. I mean, it's no red-bellied tuna, or it might be.
I don't know if I can stay for the entire fish tier list.
Yeah.
Why is that? I can give you my godfish.
Is it because there's 5 more rows of fish?
Like, not even.
Yeah. What's your godfish, bro?
I don't know what it's called, so I'll just send the image.
Of course.
And this is based on look alone.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
What is it?
Are you kidding me? Where is that guy? Oh, that's a good. You know, actually, let's all do our god tier right now. I'm doing the blue and yellow ribbon eel. In my opinion, seriously, like the best fish.
You're not putting the octopus up there?
Are they on here?
There's an octopus?
I think that's the top left one, isn't it?
No, that's like a ground sucker. Like they got like that's one of them suction
partially
fish.
covered by the moss.
Yeah, that might be on me.
I'd be surprised if this is no one's godfish. Hold on.
I probably would have chosen that one if you hadn't.
I'm probably gonna go basking shark for my godfish.
And is that the wide boy?
It's the one that's going like raw.
Big mouth as opposed to
the whale shark. Yeah, that's the
big mouth
shark.
as opposed to wide mouth, of course.
Henry, what are your thoughts on the most recent one that I sent to Surf and Turf?
And because Reese just sent this one for folks watching at home. It's a little yellow guy with little horns on him. That's a very Henry fish.
That's a pretty funny one. I'd put that in high A tier.
That's an S tier.
That's an S tier fish for me.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought it was the highest one for a second.
No, that's like borderline god tier.
This is
Can you send like a higher resolution image of the one top row one from the right, the guy with the hair?
Oh, like an angel? Oh, not angelfish. Lionfish.
Can you just like screenshot that and send it to me because I can't. It's so blurry on my screen.
Which one?
The ones that have all the spines on them. They are very good to eat, but they are incredibly invasive in natural marine wildlife habitats.
The swordfish. Mm.
Man, there's just so many good fish, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Man, you know what? I have a new idea.
I like that.
All fish are in S tier. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they swim.
Aww.
You know what? I'll put the. Oh, this is a hard decision.
Yeah. Picking your top fish from this, really and like there were a lot of pretty mid-tier fish tier lists. Like there's this one that like spits out the water, like the spitting fish. That's a good fish. I think that's any fish that spits. S for spit. This guy seems perplexed.
Max, you should look at Discord.
Oh!
Ah! Who? Oh, it's him.
Friend.
It's Friend. Hi, buddy. Oh, he's away. Are you watching dogs right now, Reese?
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were in a different room, because it looks like halfway between your other surf and turf room and I mean the white void helps, right?
Oh, there's a lungfish here too. Ooh, that's good.
I think swordfish is an S tier fish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. God, I'm still. This is a hard decision.
Oh my gosh! I just noticed there's the Kevin fish.
The 3 from the left and 1 from the bottom.
Him?
Yeah, that guy.
Him? Yeah. You know what? Of all like the tropical fish that you see, this is one that's a fan favorite, right? You're gonna get the big views on that one if you're bringing that fish out to your tank.
What is that?
That might be an angelfish actually.
That is a.
No, I was right. Angelfish is the one with like the little legs. Yeah.
I found an image of it, but I can't.
That's a good fish, Reese. Man,
okay, hold on.
Fish are awesome.
Milton is still there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what's Milton's favorite fish?
Probably the one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the right and on the top row.
Him?
No, the one to the left of that.
This is a fish I think it's not a parrotfish, but it's a fish with big old lips.
It's a butterfly fish, a copper band butterfly fish.
Him? Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, that one.
Trent's favorite fish is what I just sent.
Oh, whale shark? Because he's a surfer. Oh, that makes total fucking sense. I'm just gonna throw some stuff at you real quick. Flying fish, like S tier, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like they leave the water. I personally love a fucked up and weird little anglerfish, but I know again they're not always a crowd pleaser. Can I get some heat from you and Chris there, Henry?
I'm an angler person.
You're angling for an angler?
Yeah.
C for can't look at that one.
Yeah, C for can't be having that business now.
Now I will say the Gulper Eel was my favorite fish as a child. It's an eel that can eat things, I think, 5 times the size of its own body. They're also the thing that made my sister hate eels more than anything else on Earth. You know what? Everybody go home and watch Blue Planet. It's great. Oh, these fucked up and weird little seahorses.
Yeah, I love those. I love them.
Because they're like legit like sea dragons. Yeah, like I think that's tied with a regular. These tiny little eels, like the little sandworms, beautiful. All fish are great, man. All fish are queens, Anakin. Devil rays, God.
A tier.
A tier, devil ray.
Right.
F tier.
I'm gonna leave the fish to the fish experts.
Yeah. Would you agree that lamprey is in fucking F tier fish?
Ooh.
Fuck lampreys, man.
I will say they are. I guess I'm biased because I had to learn about them for one of my classes, but their larval stage is actually quite cool because it's very distinctly chordate features.
Oh, it really? That's very interesting.
Yeah, and then they sort of metamorphose into those big sucky things.
Oh yeah, because that's just like a guy.
Yeah, no, that's just a chordate. That's just
a worm.
Little guy.
Worm. Neon tetrafish. Again, I think that's an S tier fish. Bye, Reese. Thank you for joining us. Bye. Hope Trent doesn't die.
I hope so too.
Yeah, man. God.
Reminder: 3 days from now.
The Kevin fish has got to be at least A tier.
Yeah.
What are they called? Trumpet fish?
Yeah, I think so.
Gosh. But for real, I'm very tired. I don't know if I can rank all these fish, but also I feel bad because I don't know if we can stop now, right?
Oh, the
sexy fish from Finding Nemo. Henry, I know that for you, that's like a high S tier because of
that's honestly mid A tier.
Yeah.
Being honest, for me, that's a B tier.
I'll put him above this guy. Again, I think him and Dory being in the same spot makes sense. Can we just also put him there? Because, like, again, same genre of fish. Just yellow tropical fish. Koi? No, I was describing you, Henry.
S.
Yeah, I like a koi. I think we've all agreed that whale sharks are awesome.
Yeah.
I hate him. It's like a polypy little seahorse. He looks sick and twisted.
B.
C. Well, all fish go in the sea, Henry. What were we thinking about great white? It's a good shaped shark.
B.
Good,
solid
good
B.
shark.
Pretty average fish.
I'd say I think B as well.
I think great white shark is the perfect B tier fish.
Yeah.
Like a crowd favorite for sure, but maybe a little overstated. Unicorn parrotfish is, I think, what these are called. They've got a fucking single horn in the middle of their forehead.
That's good.
I'd put them in, B.
I think
high B.
High B. Yeah.
Or lowest spot in A. Really the hard-hitting questions that people at home need to hear. God, I've not had dinner yet. I'm losing steam. Salmon,
lightning round these last
redfish. Redfish. Throw me out a letter.
C. Yes. I'm just gonna go from.
Gotta average it to like high B, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Big forehead fish. I'd call this guy an A. Chris.
A. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna put him kind of low in A.
Next guy goes in A.
I was gonna say S. Chris.
So the swordfish.
S. That's like one of those really fast swordfish. Yeah.
Oh, like a sailfish or something.
Yeah.
That guy goes in C.
The kissable fish. That's a C. Gulper eel is an S tier for me, but again, a lot of people hate the gulper eel.
I'd put it in B.
Yeah, Chris.
I'd put it in A above the other eel, above the moray.
Where is the other? Oh yeah. Now they're talking to each other. Whatever the fuck this is, it's really hard to see.
B. I guess.
B for
really see it.
Low visibility.
F for fish. Long. A.
Oh, it's got
F for fish.
Oh, A. Yeah, wait.
That's another
A.
fish.
Is that a paddlefish?
I do like this little guy. I'd call this an A tier fish. I do like. I don't know why. This guy's very charming. He's got. Oh, it's behind the moss. See him?
Yeah, I like that guy.
Yeah.
Let's call that A. These guys look pretty but are dangerous. Let's put that with the great white shark. That's a fish. That's just a normal fish.
That's just fish.
Your classic ray. Ooh, that's an S tier for me.
Lionfish. Jasper caught one of these ones.
Yeah, crazy. Like, the spines are pretty poisonous, but apparently they're very tasty.
Yeah, I think my dad handled it with gloves. Or it was like...
No, he handled it with glee.
I think it was a lionfish.
Oh, gosh. Like, long, flat-fronted fish.
D tier for me.
D? You don't like this guy?
Fish. I don't know. It's just a fish.
I'd put it in F for fish.
This guy's shaped like a retrofuturism spaceship. Yeah, that's like that's a fish. That's like a bass.
That's a fish.
That's a fish.
That's a fish. Fish.
Yeah, we need the fish.
Put the next two. Actually, put the next one in fish, and then the one after that goes in C. Oh, this is making it confusing.
God, such good fish. A fish I like. Bass, cat, dog, fish. That's a dog. Salmon, I think, are pretty S tier, right?
Oh, sure. It's hard to see from the picture what it is.
Clown. C.
I put it Dory.
Yeah, they gotta go with this this fucking shiny foil pack of a fish. This fucking guy. Oh, isn't that like one of the first fish to walk on land?
Yeah, it's a lungfish.
Bad call. Fish that hates water. I think it's got to go with our group of fish leaving the ocean.
But this time taking to the sky.
Again, this one very, very similar brand.
Yeah.
Another long guy. We have so many long fish on here. Get with your. That's the same fish probably. Literally impossible to see what that is.
That's a sawfish or that little long one. But I like the spots on this one.
A fish I like. Now this is a fish I can get behind.
That's good. Yeah.
This is a fucked up toothy motherfucker. I'd put that in such good fish, Henry.
Yeah.
A.
Yeah, it's above the other angler for me.
I put that in a fish I like for me.
I like these three. I want to hear their podcast. That's just a normal fish. Again, these are just bass. That's a cat. You go with him. Again, like these are pretty. Another long guy.
Fish.
That's a fish.
Actually, that one goes in dog.
Yeah, that's more of a dog. Now that's a fish. Perfectly framed in the blue. I'd call that a bass. Again, just tropical fish. Who cares? That's just a normal fish. I swear we've had this one before. It's just turned. Who's this?
S tier.
That's a good fish.
Oh yeah,
what?
That one's great.
Oh, these are the ones that can turn invisible.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looks like one of those like big airplanes.
It looks like a Star Wars spaceship.
This is many fish, so that's cheating.
Cheating.
Oh, it's a barrel fish.
Oh, they're good.
Such good fish. Their like brains and entire eyes are visible from above and the front. That's fuck, man. Catfish. I like. Oh, sorry.
C for catfish.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. What? This is the smallest photo of a fish I've ever fucking seen. I guess that.
Oh, it's got. I like the face there, but it's. Yeah, maybe C tier.
I think he goes with the other ones. Another long boy. Wait, these ones can kiss. This is a fish inside of a larger fish.
Oh, bonus points for that.
But yeah, that's two fish for the price of one. And this will not be ranked. He knows what he did. This is the official Measly Media fish tier list. Any questions? Hold them for the end. Thank you all very much for joining this interesting. Lungfish are also invasive? Fuck. Well, we've got to start all over.
They breathe though. I mean, they actually have lungs.
It is insane that there is a fish with lungs when that's like the one thing, the one criteria you have as a fish. You don't fill it up.
Yeah, they get one rule, and that's
don't have lungs. You can do anything else. I appreciate you all. I love a cool. I have a good time. I have been joined by Henry and by Chris. If I hit ! Plugs, you can find Chris's art at Instagram.com/ChristoFlop/ the link in chat right there. You can find Henry's music at his YouTube channel. You can find Reese's one tweet on Christmas Day to Jacob Collier wishing him a happy Christmas.
It was John Bellion.
Was it here?
Yeah.
It was John Bellion, you are correct. I will be streaming, maybe not tomorrow, but at least by Wednesday, and maybe tomorrow, and possibly Thursday. I'll be streaming this week. You'll see. I got some fun little stupid little things in the can. Is there anything you guys are crazy about right now that you want to point people towards?
I mean, go look up lamprey larva. We already talked about this, but like,
just go look at some fish.
Yeah, just go look at some fish.
You know, I'd second that plug.
Yeah, fish.
And
fish.com/info.
Yeah.
That takes you to petsupplies.com/fish supplies. Okay, everybody buy some aquarium decorations as a treat for yourself. I'm finally gonna get these. I'm gonna stop holding my friends hostage and making them talk about fish. Good night.